IELTS Speaking Part 2, Cue card. Describe a person you know who is very kind. You should say who this person is, how you know this person, what he or she does, and explain why you think that he or she is so kind.
You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. All right? Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now?
My mom is the first person who comes to mind when I think about someone who is incredibly kind-hearted. She has always been there for me and my siblings, and goes out of her way to help others in need. I would like to thank you for the opportunity to let me talk about a person who is so kind, and I am happy to describe my mom here. I know my mom very well, as I have been fortunate enough to have her as my mother for my entire life. I have seen her perform countless acts of kindness throughout the years, whether it be volunteering at our local community centre or donating clothes to a homeless shelter. My mom has always been very active in our community, volunteering at local events and fundraisers, and donating her time and resources to help those in need. She also spends a lot of her free time caring for our elderly neighbours, checking in on them regularly, and providing them with meals and companionship. I think my mum is very kind because she has a genuine desire to help others, and she goes above and beyond to make a positive impact on people's lives. She is always looking for ways to give back, and she never expects anything in return. She is truly one of the most selfless people I know, and I am so grateful to have her in my life.
Describe a person you know who is very kind. You should say who this person is, how you know this person, what he or she does, and explain why you think that he or she is so kind.
Kindness is a quality that I have always admired in others. I know a person who has a kind heart and always goes out of his way to help others. His name is John, and he is one of my closest friends. For this topic, I will describe John and say why I think he is so kind. I met John when I started working at a software development company a few years ago. We were both hired at the same time and were part of the same team. We quickly became friends as we shared common interests, and we used to hang out after work hours. Over time, I got to know John's personality, and one of the things that stood out was his kindness towards others. John is a software engineer by profession, but his kindness extends beyond his work. He often volunteers at a local charity organisation, where he spends his free time helping the less fortunate. He also makes an effort to stay in touch with his friends and family and offers help whenever they need it. For instance, when my car broke down last month, John drove to my place to pick me up and drove me around for a few days until my car was fixed. John is kind in many ways, and I think it's because he genuinely cares about others. He is always ready to help those in need, and he doesn't expect anything in return. John's kindness is not limited to his friends and family. He treats everyone with the same level of respect and empathy. His kind nature has earned him a reputation as a reliable and trustworthy person, and people often seek his advice or help.
Kindly leave the topics or IELTS questions you need answers for in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for new and useful learning material uploaded every day. Thank you for listening.